What I care about are situations that move me. What I care about are places in the world, objects in the world, people in the world that confuse me, that make me realize that the way I usually look at the world doesn't fit quite right. Hamish's work has always really moved me, but also confused me at the same time. It was never clear to me what he was driving at. What I always understood from his work was, what I always felt in his work was a kind of acknowledgement of a kind of complexity in the world, a kind of sadness in the world, a kind of non-human quality in a human world. His work doesn't look like mine, but it feels like mine. At least in the way I think my work feels. It feels like mine, but it doesn't in any way look like it. And that's really interesting and really important, I think, because it's the feeling, it's the way the work makes you feel.
When I make walks, it is a comment on society. So it's not for recreation. Walking is extremely kind of practical. You know, it's making a comment about how I see the priorities of the way that life is at the moment. But basically, I mean, one of my statements is that walking is like an invisible object. You're making something, you're making an experience, you're building an experience, but I'm not building an object, you know, when I'm actually walking, whereas this is a resulting object from a walk. But the actual walk itself, I also had the idea that in a certain sense, I can either make a resulting object or not. But because I'm a visual artist, and I'm interested in words, I'm interested in layout and graphics and so on.
Hamish is doing work that makes me feel like I hope my work makes someone else feel, even though he's doing it in a different way. Both of us live in a world that is both made by man and not made by man, but always influenced by man. Our being there, our walking there, our looking at it changes it.
Then I also enjoy making this, but conceptually I think it's possible to come to something like this, which is where, you know, the date, you know, the 29th, that's just a couple of days ago. So this is very direct. You know, walk from near the Marmalade down to here, then write this on the wall, so it's all kind of joined up. You know.
Yeah, and that's what's interesting. That complexity, that doubleness, that yes and no quality, that situation in which you can't put your finger on what's actually there. What does it mean to walk through the mountains? What does it mean to make the kind of stuff that I'm? If you can answer that question, there's no reason to make it.